In the heart of a lagoon, nestled on a sandy island, stands a temple, unstuck in time. Before it lies a magnificent pool, its crystal-clear waters reflecting the vibrant colors of the sky above. A graceful ascent awaits those who seek to explore further, as a stone staircase leads from the water's edge up to a patio terrace. This intermediate landing offers respite from the midday sun and a chance to absorb the breathtaking views that stretch out in all directions. Providing benches with shade from palm trees, the terrace becomes a haven for contemplation, a place where one can pause and immerse themselves in the harmonious dance of land, sea, and sky. As you step into the temple from the serene terrace, a sense of wonder envelops you as your gaze sweeps across the first chamber. The room is round and adorned with graceful columns along the perimeter, punctuating rows of lush greenery. Plants of various shapes and sizes add a touch of natural elegance to the sacred space, flourishing along ledges and even climbing up the smooth vertical surfaces. The scent of blooming flowers and the gentle rustling of leaves infuse the air, creating an atmosphere of vitality and harmony. A tiered fountain stands as the centerpiece, its gentle flow of water creating a soothing melody that resonates within the hallowed space. Rising from the fountain's basin, a beautifully carved stone pillar stretches towards the heavens, its intricate details capturing the essence of nature's abundance and vitality. Adorned with aquatic creatures, corals, and rippling waves, the pillar symbolizes the interconnectedness of life and the oceanic cycle of growth and renewal. Natural light filters through a domed window roof, bathing the chamber in a warm and inviting ambiance. Sunbeams dance upon the shimmering surface of the fountain's waters and mirror enchanting reflections back up at the walls. In this sanctuary of tranquility, one is invited to pause, breathe, and embrace the beauty of the present moment. The fountain room is one of many small chambers following the curve of a round balcony level, creating private spaces for visitors to worship on their own, away from the bustle of the main temple chamber. Connecting the two disparate worlds is a stairwell adorned with beautiful mosaic tiles and dimensional ceramics depicting ocean life. The air is noticeably cooler as you descend, and the tangy salt smell mixes with resin incense smoke to create a rich aroma. A shelf is provided for you to remove your shoes before entering the grand hall, and turning the corner it becomes clear why. The floor of the enormous space is lined with sand and covered in fresh seawater, creating a direct connection to the cove beyond. Vague impressions of footprints left by other pilgrims signal an invitation to wade into the pool and experience the sensation. A beautiful glass dome caps off the high vaulted ceiling, creating a sense of expanse and freedom. On one end of the chamber, an ornate stone stair leads up to a large statue of an oceanic god, enthroned on a stand of flaming sculpted corals and decorated with seashells. Numerous other alcoves around the perimeter house altars to other marine deities, each carefully tended to as evidenced by small tokens and offerings left by devotees. Opposite the one up to the balcony, another stairway leads farther down below the hall. A dark subterranean chamber enshrines a goddess seemingly forgotten. The silver plate beside her is tarnished and devoid of gifts, and though this route is well traveled, her dim corner gets passed on by. Carvings in the stone around her hint at the boons of abundance she could bestow, in scenes of the deep sea abyss, teeming with strange life forms. But none come to worship the sea in this primordial form, not actively anyway. It begins as a flicker of blue light, no more than a sliver. The eerie glow spreads over every rocky surface, pulsing hypnotically and building intensity until, like a silent slash of lightning, the scene is abruptly torn in two. But instead of a thunderclap to follow, the groan of a man echoes against the cave walls. He awakens laying on his side at the floor of the chamber, his body still, as though in sleep paralysis. His eyes dart around the strange surroundings and are drawn up to a marvelous relief sculpture of a woman in the sea, her back turned away. Somewhat comforted, his faculties return. He hoists himself up from the sandstone floor and brings himself into a cross-legged seat. Closing his eyes briefly to take a deep breath of the humid air, he then scans the full perimeter and makes note of the exit behind him. Turning his attention back to the Madam of the Sea, he struggles to find the right words.
Madam? Can you hear me? Why is she turned away?
Despite his sneaking suspicion that the figure might not be alive, he stands to his feet and begins sidestepping toward the exit, reluctant to turn his back on her, showing a respect that he does not fully understand.
Oh, wow. Is this the ocean? An aquarium.
The long glass tunnel opens out into a lobby, connecting tanks and exhibition rooms with vibrant sculptures and signage. Our wanderer marvels at the collection, but doesn't linger, pressing onward past a massive coral reef tank full of sharks and tropical fish coexisting in harmony. Children press themselves up against the glass, eyes wide with delight, as fish as big as they are zip and dart through the water. The enclosures have been carefully curated to create optimal conditions for their residents, with some such as this one being connected to the lagoon beyond for a constant supply of tidal refreshment. Mustering his courage, the wanderer finally asks a passerby for directions.
Is this the way out?
Yeah, why? Are you lost?
Lost. Yeah.
What faction are you in? I haven't seen too many Xandrians walking around wearing all gray.
My faction?
Well, yeah. What? Okay, what's your name then?
My name? I don't... That's weird.
Okay. Do you need help?
I think so.
Okay, well, don't panic. One step at a time. First, let's get out of here and head toward the academy. There's bound to be somebody there who can help us.